El Salvador is a country which hosts 13 giant volcanoes, and each one of them is recognized for stunning moments in the life of El Salvador. There are three volcanoes that form the Volcanoes National Park, which is a protected area in the country. These are the Santa Ana volcano, also known as Apaneca y la Matepec volcano, Pizalco volcano, and Cerro Verde. These are located in the department of Santa Ana and Sonsonate, which are next to each other. These volcanoes becomes an important biological corridor next to the Impossible National Park. Izalco volcano. Through history, this colossus was called the Lighthouse of the Pacific, because it was a guide at night to the ships that sailed the Salvadoran coast for almost 196 years. The volcano gave a performance of cascade of lava and red-hot rocks into the air, which fell without causing major distress in the crops at the foot of the volcano. Cerro Verde or Green Hill. In El Salvador, known simply as Cerro Verde, but in reality it is a volcano that was burned about 1.5 billion years ago and had its last eruption 25,000 years ago. It has an approximate height of 2,030 meters above sea level, and its crater is eroded and covered with cloud forest. Santa Ana volcano. It is the largest of the volcanoes in the Volcano National Park and the third highest point in El Salvador. It has an elevation of 2,381 meters. Its geological history dates back about 2 million years. With irregular eruptions, such is the case, Santa Ana volcano showed its strength in 2005, with an eruption that destroyed vegetation, village, and crops. For over a year and a half, the civil protection system banned sightseeing and other activity in the area. Art. Although there has been a surge in art galleries lately, this is the most famous of them all. It is owned by the most well-known Salvadoran artist, Fernando Jord, located at Colón Escalón in San Salvador. His style is pure Salvadoran essence. George studied and grew up in El Salvador, and also he has studied in Europe and in the United States. He is responsible for fathering the artistic development of the town of La Palma in Chalatenango, which is in the northern part of the country. The artistic talent of the people in this village was awakened by Fernando Jord during the 70s. At only 1.5 hours away from San Salvador, it is now a fun place to go to escape from the hot months and to see different wooden craft and very colorful decorations. Huayua Gastronomic Festival. The flower trails take you to some of the most charming towns and cities in northwest El Salvador. Huayua is one of them, at 16 kilometers northwest of Sonsonate and 1,040 meters above sea level. Huayua is most known for its gastronomic festivals held each weekend. Its patron saint festivities, which honor the Black Christ, are also very famous. One of the touristic attractions is the coffee mills, where you can watch the whole process of coffee production in this festival. Cojutepeque Gastronomic Festival. Cojutepeque is located at only 34 kilometers away from San Salvador. It is one of the most recognized cities for its food. It is located in the department of Cuscatlán, near to Cerro de las Pavas. And at the top of this hill, every Sunday, the Cojutepeque Gastronomic Festival takes place. This festival is organized by women from that area that are in a group of entrepreneurs women in Cojutepeque cuisine. Mythical stories of El Salvador. La Llorona. This is one of the most popular legends of El Salvador about the terrifying cries of a woman for her lost kids. Some people describe La Llorona as a floating woman dressed in white. El Cadejo. El Cadejo is represented by a dog of great size and penetrating gaze. There are two Cadejos, white and black. White Cadejo symbolizes the good and black Cadejo symbolizes the evil. Some people say that the black Cadejo represents an evil spirit which appears to people who wander late at night. La Ciguanaba, originally called Cihuehuet, meaning beautiful woman. She had a romance with the son of god Tlaloc, the god Lucero de la Mañana, meaning bright star, and ended pregnant, betraying the god's son. Cihuehuet was a bad mother and left her son to satisfy her love. When Tlaloc discovered what was happening, cursed Cihuehuet, calling her Ciguanaba, meaning ugly woman. From that moment she would be beautiful at first sight, but when men approached to her, she would become a horrifying woman. El Cipitillo, Ciguanaba's son. He is a very popular character among Salvadorian legends. He is a small and big-belly kid that never grew up. El Cipitillo eats bananas and the remaining ashes from wood rural kitchens, using a very large hat that moves with the measure of his walk. He appears at night as a scoffer spirit, making jokes, laughing and dancing around his victims.